If you are a man over 60 and you wake up multiple times each night just to use the bathroom, let me tell you something very important. That is not normal. It is not harmless. And it is not something you should ignore. Those late-night bathroom trips are signals from your body, warning you that something deeper is happening. Most men brush it off, but the truth is, there are hidden daily habits that quietly inflame your prostate, disrupt your sleep, and slowly chip away at your energy and confidence. Now here is the real surprise. Your age is not always the main reason your prostate acts up. In fact, certain overlooked habits that many men consider harmless are actually fueling the problem. And the good news? Once you recognize them, you can take simple, natural steps to protect your health, reclaim your nights, and feel more in control again. So stay with me as I walk you through the 10 hidden habits that harm your prostate. Each one is more important than you may think. Habit number 10. Cutting back on water at night. Many men think avoiding water in the evening will stop them from waking up at night. On the surface, it sounds logical: less water, less urine. But the reality is the opposite. When you reduce your water intake, your urine becomes darker, more acidic, and far more irritating to your bladder. That irritation creates pressure, and that pressure pushes on your prostate. The result? You end up waking up more often, not less. Think about it. How many nights have you woken up at 1 a.m., then again at 3 a.m., and again at 5 a.m., each time with urgency, but only passing a small trickle? That frustration often comes from dehydration, not overhydration. The solution is to hydrate regularly during the day. Sip small amounts of water often. Aim for clear, light urine. In the evening, simply taper off water about 90 minutes before sleep instead of cutting it off completely. Water is not your enemy. It is your ally, the simplest natural tool to calm your bladder and reduce pressure on your prostate. Habit number 9. Sitting too long without movement. Do you spend hours at a time in a recliner, watching television, reading, or working on a puzzle? It may feel relaxing, but your prostate does not agree. Long hours of sitting put constant pressure on your pelvic area and cut off healthy blood flow to your prostate. Without that circulation, inflammation builds and symptoms creep in. At first, it may just be an extra trip to the bathroom here or there. But slowly, the urgency grows, your sleep worsens, and you start to feel trapped in a cycle of discomfort. The truth is, our bodies were designed to move. Even simple movement makes a difference. Standing every 30 minutes, stretching, or walking to the window resets your circulation. I have seen men who were waking up 3 or 4 times a night start sleeping more soundly just by adding regular movement to their day. It does not require a gym membership or a strict workout routine, just the discipline to stand up and move. A still body invites problems. A moving body invites healing. Habit number 8. Too much caffeine. Many men enjoy that morning cup of coffee, and it can feel almost sacred. But too much caffeine silently disrupts your prostate. Caffeine is not only a stimulant for your mind, it stimulates your bladder and urinary system as well. It increases urine production and makes your bladder muscles contract more often. For men with an already sensitive or enlarged prostate, that added stimulation can be the tipping point that causes urgency, dribbling, or that constant feeling of not being fully empty. Ask yourself, do you often feel like you are rushing to the bathroom after coffee, tea, or soda? Do you feel like you never quite empty? That is caffeine at work. The answer is not to give it up completely but to reduce it. Enjoy that one morning cup, then switch to water or herbal tea. Many men notice within days that they sleep better and wake up less often. That small change alone can restore confidence and control. Habit number 7. Processed and spicy foods ***. Food is not just fuel. It is information, and the information processed foods give your body is harmful. Meals loaded with preservatives, chemicals, and unhealthy fats trigger inflammation everywhere, including the prostate. And spicy foods may taste good, but they irritate the bladder and pelvic nerves, making you feel like you need to go even when your bladder is only half full. One man in his late 60s once told me he could not give up his bacon at breakfast and chili at dinner. But when he replaced processed and spicy meals with fresh foods like leafy greens, lean chicken, fish, berries, and walnuts, the changes shocked him. His sleep improved, his urgency decreased, and he felt lighter and more energetic. Remember, every bite is a choice. Does it fuel inflammation or does it calm it? Habit number 6. Holding urine for too long. Have you ever been stuck in traffic, busy with a task, or watching a game and thought, I can hold it a little longer? Many men do. But holding urine repeatedly stretches your bladder and presses down on your prostate. Over time, that constant pressure weakens your urinary muscles, irritates your prostate, and causes incomplete emptying. That leftover urine becomes a breeding ground for bacteria, which increases the risk of infection. The next time your body signals you to go, listen. Ignoring the urge does not make you stronger. It makes your prostate weaker. Responding quickly protects your bladder and keeps your prostate healthier for longer. Habit number 5, smoking and secondhand smoke. Even if you quit years ago, being around smoke still harms your prostate. Cigarette smoke is full of chemicals that choke off blood flow and trigger constant inflammation. That inflammation does not just affect your lungs or heart, it directly inflames your prostate. Over time, it stiffens tissues, restricts healing, and raises the risk of serious conditions. One man in his 70s discovered his weekly poker nights, where everyone smoked, were making his prostate symptoms worse. When he switched to a smoke-free environment, his urgency eased and his sleep improved within weeks. Smoke of any kind, first-hand or second-hand, is a silent attack on your prostate. Habit number 4, skipping yearly prostate checkups. Think about how often you service your car before it breaks down. Why would you treat your body with less care? The prostate often shows early warning signs quietly. A slightly weaker stream, an extra bathroom trip, or mild pressure may not seem like much, but those signs mean something is happening. Catching it early often means simple changes and easier solutions. Waiting too long often means bigger problems. A yearly checkup, including a PSA blood test and a physical exam, can give you peace of mind and prevent major issues later. Ignoring your health out of fear or pride does not protect you. Taking action does. Habit number 3, eating too much red meat. There is no denying the satisfaction of a hearty steak or a plate of bacon. But too much red and processed meat fuels inflammation and slows your body's ability to balance hormones. That means more swelling, more discomfort, and a greater risk of serious prostate problems. Balance is the key. Red meat once or twice a week is fine, but fill your plate with fish, chicken, beans, lentils, and fresh vegetables. The difference in energy, digestion, and urinary health will be noticeable sooner than you think. Habit number 2, belly fat and excess weight. Many men shrug off belly fat as just part of aging, but the truth is, that extra weight is active tissue that works against your health every single day. Belly fat turns testosterone into estrogen, which directly contributes to prostate growth. It also sends out inflammatory signals that worsen urinary problems and lower energy. The good news is that even small weight loss makes a difference. Losing just 5% of your body weight can reduce symptoms significantly. Start simple, walk daily, cut sugary drinks, and add 1 serving of vegetables to dinner. Those small steps bring powerful changes. Habit number 1, chronic stress. Stress may feel invisible, but your prostate feels it every single day. High stress levels increase cortisol, the hormone that fuels inflammation, weakens testosterone, and disrupts sleep. Many men carry stress quietly, thinking they must stay strong. But that constant tension in the mind lives in the body as well, tightening the pelvic floor muscles and worsening urinary symptoms. Simple tools can break the cycle: deep breathing, journaling, a short walk, or even spending time with a friend. Stress management is not weakness. It is one of the strongest choices you can make for your health and for your future. Conclusion: you are not broken. You are not weak. You are simply dealing with habits that nobody warned you about. Now you know the truth. Cutting back on water, sitting too long, overdoing caffeine, processed foods, holding urine, smoke exposure, skipping checkups, too much red meat, belly fat, and stress, all of these fuel prostate inflammation. The great news is this: you can change them. You do not need to change all at once. Start with 1 habit today. Small, consistent changes lead to powerful results. Your prostate will notice, your body will respond, and your nights will finally become restful again. Before you leave, I want you to imagine something. What if tonight you could fall asleep and wake up in the morning without a single trip to the bathroom? There is a simple 15-second bedtime ritual that makes that possible, and I will share it in the next video. So make sure you are subscribed to AgeWise and have notifications turned on. If this video spoke to you, please give it a like. Share it with a friend, a brother, or someone you care about who may also be struggling in silence. And tell me in the comments, which habit are you going to change first? Your story matters, and it may inspire another man to take the first step toward better health.